Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining A Piece of Me. My name is Brittany Young, and on this channel, I will show you how I grow through life peacefully and the things that I learn continuously on my journey. I hope this will help plenty of you all to be able to learn some of these same things to help you along your journey and finding a piece of you. So, today's topic is all about insomnia. Overcoming insomnia. Before I started my journey, I will say I suffered from insomnia for a few months, really almost a year probably. And I didn't think it was a problem because, I was just going with the flow of my life and I thought it was okay. But it really was like causing me really to not be productive and do things that I really needed to do to get stuff done for real. Let's just define insomnia. Insomnia is pretty much in a nutshell the inability to sleep. So if you're having issues sleeping and you have to take some type of medicine to help you sleep. So I was suffering from insomnia for a while and I didn't really realize the effect that it had on me until maybe a little later on down the line. And I'm like, I think I was talking to somebody and they were telling me that they normally go to sleep around 2 a.m. and they were asking me what time I was going to sleep. And I would literally be going to sleep. Like maybe the latest I probably ever went to sleep during that time was about 4 or 5 in the morning. And, I had to get up at 8 in the morning for work or whatever. And I worked from home and I still do, which is like the good part about that. But it was just crazy for me to just being up. I was just up. I had no reason to be up, but I just could not go to sleep for whatever reason. But I know exactly the reason. So now let's get into the reasons why I suffered from insomnia. It's a little personal, I would say. And I don't have a problem with sharing it because at the end of the day, like we all suffer with our own personal issues. And a lot of times they're similar. So whatever. I don't care. So I was suffering from insomnia because I was going through a breakup and it was a pretty tough breakup, a breakup that I wasn't expecting to go through. So it caused me to start doing more things, which I know now had caused me to have insomnia. So after my breakup, I started back smoking. And I wasn't smoking, at all. Because, of course, like before that, I was pregnant. And then before that, I wasn't even really smoking for real. I just felt like I just didn't want to have my mind on anything like that. And that was my way of relaxation. That was my way of basically taking myself away from all the problems of the world that I had to deal with. And I knew by me
Having my blunts, I'll be good. All right, let me not say blunts because that's a little too much.
but yeah, I knew if I smoked, that would take all my stress away and all my pain, and I didn't have a worry in the world. So I started back smoking. That was another reason why I was up late, up very late. And then when I would be up, normally before, way before when I used to smoke, I could just, smoking would make me sleepy. So I would just go to sleep. But now, this time, smoking had me up like a zombie. And I would be up watching shows. Like I had this show I used to watch, and it used to come on at 1 a.m. every morning. And I felt like, I had become so accustomed to watching it that I felt like that was my show and I had to watch it every time that it came on at 1 a.m. But the show really came on earlier in the day, but I was like, I'm not watching it earlier because 1 a.m. is my time to watch it. So I had started developing these bad habits along with me smoking. And then of course, when you smoke, you got the munchies, so now you want to eat. So then I started eating um real late at night, just eating junk, ice cream, look, anything, like literally anything. And that's not good at all, like at all. So I started eating more junk or whatever. I'll specifically buy stuff from the store when I would go grocery shopping and be like, this will be good after I finish smoking. And it's so stupid to me now. Like, why would I prepare and plan for that? Like, whatever. I don't know, to each his own, but it was really creating, it was like I said in my Breaking Bad Habits video, it's one bad habit creating another bad habit. Like you sitting here gaining weight and you don't know why, and you wondering why your weight is up and down. It's because you start smoking and now you got the munchies and now you're eating late, going to sleep late, and now that you laying on your food late. It's just like It was dumb. That's what caused me to have insomnia. And I didn't even realize I had insomnia for real until I spoke with that person and they had said they've been going to sleep 2 a.m. since high school, maybe. And I was like, this is not normal. I'm like, what is this about? I'm like, this is not normal. Why do people do this? Why do we do this? Like, no, like I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get my rest. And I noticed too, I try to do everything but blame it on me not going to sleep. I noticed that I had started to get like dark, not bags, but my eyes started to look a little darker under. And you can see I'm light skinned. So when they started to look a little darker under my eyes, I wasn't used to that. And I'm like, I am not old. It's no reason that I should have like dark marks under my eyes yet. Not even yet. We really shouldn't have that at all, but we be draining our bodies for no reason. So I was just like, I'm gonna have to start getting my sleep back the way it needs to be for real. Even if I did try to lay down, in my bed, it was just so hard for me to go to sleep. Like I just couldn't. So the way I overcame insomnia, I think I overcame it like right before my fast, for not even right before, like during my fast. When I started my fast, that's exactly when I came over insomnia. When I started my fast, because I knew I needed to go to sleep and I wasn't going to be doing the same things that I was doing before. So, because I had already put those on my list to abstain from. So I was like, well, I'm going to get into bed early now because I don't have nothing else to do. I don't have nothing to do. I'm going to just be sitting out in my living room, you know, just watching TV. And really, I stopped watching TV during my fast. And even though I don't be watching TV, I just be on YouTube. Yeah, I wasn't watching TV either. So I'm just like, I have to go to bed now. It was like, it made no sense. And I'm a person, I never have taken like medicine to help me go to sleep or anything like that. And I didn't want to take any medicine or anything like that. I wanted to be natural. I've always been a person who has always tried to not take medicine. I always wanted to heal in a natural way. Whether it could be me cramping or me having a headache and stuff like that, I would always fight through my pain. So I won't have to take medicine. And that's just me. But I always like doing stuff holistically if I can, you know. And now that I know, I'm not even going to say that if I can. I know I can do it, for sure now. I don't even have to buy no medicine or nothing like that because it ain't no need. But that's another topic for another video. Okay. So yeah, so with me getting into bed early, and I think I was getting into bed maybe at like 9 or 10 o'clock. Just being in bed, even if I was doing work and getting stuff done, I would be in the bed doing work, getting stuff done, so I could start to get tired in my bed. And eventually that's what started happening. I was training my brain to not be sitting on the couch, because and that's basically what I did when I was suffering from insomnia. I was training myself to think that I had to be on the couch at a certain time at night, and that I had to be watching TV and doing all of this stuff at night. It was so bad to the point where it was like I didn't even want to get, even if I didn't have nothing to do or watch nothing on TV, I didn't even want to get in my bed that early because it just didn't feel right. So that's what I did. I basically trained myself to think and know that I needed to be in the bed. And even if I was doing work, like I need to be in the bed doing it and kind of closing my night out. And during my fast, like I told y'all, like I've been more productive than ever. So while I'm doing work in the bed, like, I'll find myself like going to sleep during, while I'm doing work and stuff. Like I remember one time I had woke up and I'd have fell asleep with the lights on and everything. Like the whole night lights was on and everything. And I done fell asleep while I was doing work. But I don't have no problem with that because I was in the bed, I was doing work, I was being productive, and I still went to sleep at a reasonable time. So that was definitely good for me. Also, I would plan out my day. So I would plan out my day from the start to finish. So I need to basically line up everything that I'm doing and cut it off at a reasonable time so I won't be running over into things. And then again, even if I did run over into things, I would get in my bed, do some work, blase, blase, and then, cut it off. Also, during my fast, I started meditating and stuff more. So I was praying, of course, and I started meditating. So on YouTube, I would look up like meditation, different ways to meditate. And then, eventually I came across videos for morning meditation and then sleep meditation. So I would play like these sleep, and sometimes I'll do it now, but I'll play like these little sleeping meditation videos, and it'll say like sleep, help you sleep within 5 minutes or something. So I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna do that. They lying. So I turn it on, get in the bed, lay down, adjust myself, get comfortable. And normally, before my fast, during them times I was struggling to go to sleep, it used to take me legit like an hour to go to sleep. Like, you know how some people can just get in the bed and they can go to sleep within minutes or seconds? It would take me a whole hour, if not more. Like, I just used to struggle so bad going to sleep. And I didn't think it was a problem. It's weird. I didn't think it was a problem because that's just what I did. Yeah, I turned that night meditation on. And when I tell y'all, it's one of them sleep you don't even realize you going to sleep and you just go to sleep. And I wake up and I be like, dang, that actually worked. It actually worked. I could not believe it. Like, in a nutshell, that's basically it. So just to recap on everything I said, so I plan my day out. I cut off everything that I was doing after a certain time so I can be in the bed. And even if I did have stuff that I needed to complete in the bed, I would get in the bed and do it. That way I could be in the bed already and be training my brain so I could fall asleep in the bed. Then I would start my days earlier. I don't know if I said that. I started my days earlier. I would really like be dragging. Like, if I go to sleep like at 2, 3, or 4 in the morning, that would make me not want to get up until later. So I would literally be not wanting to get up between like 10 and 12. And that's sorry. Like, you getting up that late for it. That's sorry. Very sorry. So I had to be to work at 8. So when I had to be to work at 8, I make sure I get up at 8 and stay up at 8. Cause I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I used to be constantly going to sleep. Now I know some of y'all can relate. Y'all need to stop doing that. Y'all need to get up and get out of that bed and get your day started. And I used to be complaining, like I used to tell people, I'm like, there's not enough time in the day. Like, duh, because you waking up at 10 to 12. Duh, it's not enough time in the day because you're waking up way too late. So yeah, also me praying and meditating. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I overcame insomnia. Hopefully y'all can, use some of these tips to help y'all. But I definitely was suffering from it and I didn't realize that I was suffering from it. But yeah, it was definitely an issue for me. And it was causing me not to be productive. Like, I would say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, then I'll get honed in on doing other stuff that is not like helping me overcome the insomnia at all. And I would just always forget about it or push it off to the side and not get it done. So happy I don't suffer from it no more. My energy is like next level. Like, I'll be ready to do it all. Like, now I wake up so early. I wake up at 7 a.m. every morning. I've never been a morning person in my life. In my life, never been a morning person. I used to be a grouch in the morning. Nobody talked to me in the morning. Nobody say nothing to me, or it would just instantly piss me off. Please don't, especially you talking too loud. Ooh, it used to piss me off, but now, like, and still, I don't like all that loud stuff. Like, loud, sudden noises really like irritate me. But I'm better at controlling myself when it comes to my emotions with that stuff. But now, like, I get up at 7 a.m. Like, my mornings are peaceful. Like, I'm praying, I'm meditating, I'm doing yoga. Like, I'm really vibing. I be vibing, y'all. And it's so chill and it's so relaxing. And I think everybody need to find a peace of mind when it comes to stuff like that. Like, sometimes I'll be waking up playing that loud music that, and that used to be me. Like, if I would go, like, when I used to go into work like years ago, I would wake up and feel like I had to play loud rap music like on the way to work, like literally like beating down the block type of music. Like, I would have my radio cranked up to the max. And we really need to start our days off peaceful because we thinking we turn and lit and we going into work and it's energizing us up, and really like it be having us next level. Like, brain frequencies be all messed up, all rackety. Like, you just woke up. You don't need to be listening to all that stuff. It's sparking your brain. Like, your brain confused. Yeah, you need to wake up on a peaceful note. Listen to some jazz, listen to something peaceful, do some yoga, meditate, pray. But that's it. That's how I overcame insomnia. Comment below if you suffer from insomnia. Let me know if you overcame insomnia. What were some different ways that you overcame it? Comment below and let me know. But thank you.